Instead, he has confined me to this place and forbidden me to die. I have not seen another creature until fate, predictably, sent you to me. The Shivering Isles hold many secrets, but few remain unseen by mortal eyes. The staff is a tool of great vision, and thus requires the eye of one who has witnessed one of these unseen secrets firsthand. Cirta resides in the howling halls of Mania. Find her and bring me the eye that has seen that which no other has. The trees and branches of this realm feed from a deep font of madness and mystery. One of the oldest trees, named the Tree of Shades, lies in the halls of Milkar. Milkar is a place of ruin, root, and mania. Go there and bring me a branch of this tree, but be warned. The tree will not surrender its secrets to one who has not earned them. Yes, only then can I create an appropriate vessel to hold the power that is inherent in the Lord of this realm. The staff may allow you to occupy the throne of madness, but understand that such a feat has never been attempted. All sources indicate that you will fail. It is a certainty. However, I also predict that this will not stop you from trying. As you wish. The staff of Sheogorath holds the secrets of this realm. As such, it requires a vessel that has witnessed dark secrets. Cirta has seen things with her eyes that no mortal has. Because of this, her eye will serve well to contain that which the staff must hold. The staff of Sheogorath holds the secrets of this realm. As such, it requires a vessel that has witnessed dark secrets. Cirta has seen things with her eyes that no mortal has. Because of this, her eye will serve well to contain that which the staff must hold. Now that you have her eye, you must seek out a branch of the Tree of Shades. Staff of Sheogorath holds the secrets of this realm. As such, it requires a vessel that has witnessed dark secrets. Cirta has seen things with her eyes that no mortal has. Because of this, her eye will serve well to contain that which the staff must hold. Now that you have both components, I can remake the shell of the staff. Knife Point Hollow is my prison. As the great library, it once contained all the knowledge in creation. However, spare me your grief. My imprisonment is as meaningless as my immortality. Time and place are nothing. Constructs of a feeble mortal mind attempting to categorize and understand the world around it. If you were one of the fortunate few, you would one day understand and accept this. However, you are not, and you will not. You possess the eye and the branch. Together they shall form the physical shape of the staff of Sheogorath. After I shape them into the staff, you must take it to the seat of power in the Shivering Isles, the palace of Sheogorath. There, imbue the staff with power from the font of madness. Soak the staff in the waters of the land, and it will open its full power to you. You have defied the expected and accomplished something that denies all logic. I must contemplate the error in my calculations. Now, take your treasure and leave me. I can create the physical shell of the staff, but the divine essence must be gathered elsewhere. The staff of Sheogorath contains a portion of the divine power of the Daedric Prince. It is the embodiment of Sheogorath and of this land. Should you succeed, you will be the first mortal to have a dedicated Daedric artifact in your possession. This will be most interesting indeed. I can create the physical shell of the staff, but the divine essence must be gathered elsewhere. But apotheosis is no simple matter, and the creation of the staff is no simple task. I will require 2 sacred items in order to complete it. You now hold the physical component of the staff of Sheogorath. Before it is complete, however, it must be imbued with power. It will draw its power from the waters of the font of madness in the palace. The roots of the Tree of Shades run into the heart of the Shivering Isles. It is said that the tree feeds from waters of the Grove of Reflection. The grove can show men who they truly are. Now that you have faced the truth, the tree is given its branches to. The roots of the Tree of Shades run into the heart of the Shivering Isles. It is said that the tree feeds from waters of the Grove of Reflection. The grove can show men who they truly are. Now that you have faced the truth, the tree has given its branches to you. Combined with the eye of Sirta, the shell of the staff can be remained. The roots of the Tree of Shades run into the heart of the Shivering Isles. It is said that the tree feeds from waters of the Grove of Reflection. The grove can show men who they truly are. Only after facing the truth will the Tree of Shades give up its branches to you. I will cast you into the darkness. Your light will shine no more. How dare you invade this holy place? Die, heretic! We shall find a way to the light. Her light shall show you the way. Light guide you, brother. Light guide you, sister. Her song guides us. Who will guide us now that she is gone? Greetings, friend. Have you come seeking the light? May the light shine upon your face. Sirta is dead, and Rakiran is fallen. Who will guide us now? Greetings, brother. How does the light find you this day? Greetings, sister. How does the light find you this day? Sirta is dead. Rakiran will guide us now. She is darkened. What will we do now? The light shines within us. May you never darken. The flesh is weak. The light is all. Her song guides us. At last, we are free from Sirta and her madness. Hail to Rakiran, the light bringer! Sirta's light has been darkened. Now is the time for another to rise and stand in her place. Her light is gone out. What will we do now? Are we damned to walk in darkness forever? Who will lead us? Sirta guides us to the light, but her obsession with Sheogorath keeps us from achieving it. Rakiran now, I've said too much. Sirta is the light bringer. She has seen things that we can only imagine. If you are to join us, you must speak with her. Hundreds of years ago, this very building once served as a temple in Cyrodiil that sought to cure the mad. It was in this temple that Emperor Pelagius was taken during his madness. After his death in these very halls, the temple was destroyed. We stole the stones from Cyrodiil and reassembled the temple here, in the Shivering Isles. Have no fear, brother. It is only me. Indeed it is. Remember, those who wear the robes shall not be harmed without cause, by Sirta's decree. Sirta promised to bring us to the light. It is a way, a promise of a better future, free from the shackles of Sheogorath. The light is knowledge, she says. Forsake all ignorance and morality in favor of the light, she teaches. But what does she do? She sits in her chamber and dreams of revenge against Sheogorath. She is a liar and has stolen our lives. Soon, we will seek the light without her. We seek the light with an open eye and an open heart. We carve the flesh away, seeking the light within. The light reveals all secrets and knows all thoughts. None can hide from it, and it shines in all places. Forsake the flesh, and you shall know the light. It seems that I made a miscalculation. Against all odds and all the knowledge that I possess, a new Sheogorath is risen. How I loathe the idea of personal choice. Makes things so imprecise. However, you shall still fall victim to the same pitfalls as he. Leave me to my torment, mad god. Leave me to suffer as Sheogorath before you. Yes, Lord Sheogorath, why do you disturb me? Lord Sheogorath, as I expected, I will hear you and then ask for peace from your prattle. Say what you will, receive your answers, and leave me to my solitude. Individuality is an illusion. The details of my existence are no more important than the history of a stone. However, if you insist, I once served as the keeper of the great library of Jiglag. The great library was the height of logic and deduction. Contained within its walls were the formulaic predictions of every action ever taken by any creature, mortal or daedric. Every birth, every death, the rise of Tiber Septim, the Numidium, everything. all predicted with the formula found within Jiglag's library. When Sheogorath discovered the library, he had it burned, insisting that it was an abomination and that personal choice defied logical prediction. I am all that remains of the knowledge contained within the great library of Jiglag. Following each cycle of the Grey March, Sheogorath has cast out or killed every aspect of order found in the Shivering Isles. I alone have survived. Sheogorath cannot bring himself to destroy the knowledge that I possess. Instead, he has confined me to this place and forbidden me to die. As you wish. Knife Point Hollow is my prison, hewn from the stone by Sheogorath for the sole purpose of containing my knowledge. However, spare me your grief. My imprisonment is as meaningless as my immortality. Time and place and nothing. Constructs of a feeble mortal mind attempting to categorize and understand the world around it. If you were one of the fortunate few, you would one day understand and accept this. However, you are not, and you will not. Your predecessor cursed me with immortality and placed me in this remote location in order to protect his realm from my knowledge. In truth, I was Jiglag's trusted chamberlain and the keeper of the great library. He could not bring himself to destroy the knowledge that I represent, which is to say precise predictions of all that is, has been, and will be. And so here I remain until the day that Sheogorath, or rather you, choose to release me. And we both know when that will be. You're too late, fool! The sap of this tree already flows with the pure essence of order. Why do you fight for the mad god? Order has always proved the stronger. You think you can stop the Grey March? Strike me down. My Lord Jiglag has other servants. This place will be more peaceful once Lord Jiglag resumes his throne. Never mind. I must continue to channel Lord Jiglag's power into the pool. Just a gnarl, I suppose. Let them drink their fill of order. You! Of course! Sheogorath's assassin. Look! One more of the Mad God's deluded followers. Have you come to join us? Or simply to die? Fool! Order cannot be stopped. Already the heart of this realm flows with my lord's power. The Mad God's pet. You should have stayed hidden. Now you will taste my lord's power. Sheogorath has abandoned you, fool! The Grey March is upon you! Order's victory is inevitable! The Lord of Order will claim your throne! Bow before the might of my Lord Jiglag! The day of madness is over! For Vython! Die, fanatic! For Vython! She would want me to die well. My betrothed must be worried sick about me. My betrothed is gone. I cannot live without her. I only hope I can take a fanatic with me. Stand back! They're going to breach the gate any minute now. Don't stand too close. I need room to swing my weapon. We're doomed! Doomed, I tell you! I'm a farmer, not a soldier. I don't know how to use this weapon. I sat here and feasted while others fought. Thus I earned my doom. Please! I must find my betrothed! My betrothed! I must save her! The invaders are breaking through. I danced for the rain, but it isn't helping. Those fanatics are so tiresome. Do they have to interrupt our feast? Could someone muffle the door? The sounds of combat are disturbing me. Why should I help defend Vython? Isn't that what the soldiers are paid to do? Flee, fanatic! Vython! So long as the gate holds, the keep will hold. Stay sharp. Where are the rest of the keep defenders? I can hear the fanatics attacking the gate. I must save my beloved. I'm ready for them. Batgrow Oracle is so stingy with the armory. He should dance today. He may cost us our town today. Then we'll see who dances. Bat loves his arrows. They aren't Althel's, they're his. Bat would be betrothed to his arrows if he could. By the way, Have you seen my betrothed? She is the love of my life. I would do anything to save her. You burned her? She's gone? You have driven all meaning from my life. I shall throw myself upon the swords of the fanatics so that I may join her sooner. She's in the hands of the fanatics! I must save her! Stand back, stranger! I need room to swing my sword! Desideratus is a little too attached to that doll, if you know what I mean. They don't like to dance. It gives me the creeps. My beloved, I'll carry her away to safety. Should the fanatics get her, I would have to kill them all! For Vython! Death to the fanatics! Watch the gate! Haloval healed my betrothed once. Then he ran out of magic. He said he needed to find someone to lend him some before we could help her more. Haloval dances a little too close to Sheogorath, if you know what I mean. Those born with stunted magicka shouldn't become priests and healers. We tried to gather the townsfolk into the keep, but it was too late. I barely had time to find my betrothed and get us inside. The gate was closed behind us. I heard the townsfolk pounding on the gate, but not for long, because then the screaming began. I'm supposed to defend the courtyard against the fanatics. I'm supposed to stop them from getting inside the keep. Althel brought us the news of the invaders. I ran to the wall to see for myself. That's where I danced for the rain. I saw them enter the sump and reservoir. I tried to warn the guards to bar the doors to the reservoir, but I wasn't in time. The fanatics caught us by surprise, attacking out of the reservoir, killing the rear guard, and opening the main gates. Now I do the dance of death. I hear that Uriel is fed up with Brythar's antics. He really wants something done about it. Uriel owns a magic shop in town called Uriel's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest you ask him yourself. Uriel has a big problem with Brythar. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Uriel is making a huge fuss over it. I bet he does. That Brythar sure is a pain in the ass. Indeed. I'm surprised Uriel hasn't taken matters into his own hands. If Brythar doesn't watch it, he may disappear one day. No! Not like this! Please, no! 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 The pain! Stop! Oh, take me unaware! Not like this! Oh, it hurts! Stop! I don't want to see it coming. Take me unaware. And for your own good, it should probably look like an accident. Okay, I'm going to pretend everything is normal. Make your move as soon as you can, but let me get away first. Don't let me see it coming. I have a proposition for you. Best not to talk about it here. Meet me at the sewer grate northeast of the Sheogorath statue. Come after dark. Come alone. Best not to talk about it here. Meet me after dark at the sewer grate northeast of the Sheogorath statue. Put that torch away. Do you want people to see us talking? I'm glad you came. So, are you interested in earning some loot? Look, I'll find someone else to help me. Leave me alone. Sometimes I come up here to think. Everything looks so small from up here. Makes me feel better, you know? Like I'm not so small myself. But that feeling only lasts a little while. Then I start thinking about how miserable everything is, and then all I want to do is step off the ledge. I can't just jump. Don't want to end up on the hill. But I hope that someday, maybe, a big gust of wind will come and push me off, so I can end it all. I often wonder what it would be like to fall to the ground so far below. I bet it'd be like flying, then suddenly falling into a deep, blissful sleep. If only I could end it all. It's so simple. No, I mustn't do it myself. Maybe someone will accidentally knock me off the edge. Oh, that'd be wonderful. No! Not like this! Stop! Take me unaware! Not like this! It hurts! Oh, stop! Please! No! 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 The pain! Oh, really? Look, I'm in desperate need of a champion, a hero. Are you brave and fearless? Great! There's a simple task. Yes, a simple task that you must perform. So you're a coward. Just my luck. Never mind. I'll find someone else to do it. Okay, great. I was starting to worry. There's a simple task. Yes, a simple task that you must perform. This life, it's too painful. Everywhere I look, I see death, dying and decay. When I dream, I see a world without sunshine. I'm constantly on the verge of retching up, or falling asleep, or screaming at someone who doesn't deserve it. I'm just so fed up with it all. A bad day? A bad day? Try a miserable existence. There's no point in talking about it. Action must be taken. You must. I need you to kill me. I need your help. I need you to send my soul away from this world. You must. You must kill me. Have you seen those miserable souls on the Hill of Suicides? Do you think that kind of existence is any better than this? No. You must kill me. I don't necessarily want to see it coming. And I want to die here in the city so all these people finally believe me. They'll wish they were nicer. You probably want to do it without spectators, though, so you don't get in trouble. Best to make it look like an accident. But remember, I don't want to see it coming. Take me unaware. Well, that's up to you, I suppose. I'm going to go about my daily life, such as it is, as if nothing has changed. Make your move when you wish, but please do it soon. Oh, that. When you kill me, take the key to my house. Nothing really worth taking, except what's locked up in the jewelry box. You can have that. Okay. I'm going to pretend everything is normal. Make your move as soon as you can, but let me get away first so I don't know it's coming. What? Yeah, right. Hey, you. Come over here. I got to ask you something. Something important. Shh. Just come over here. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Psst. Over here. I need to talk to you. It's important. Peace. At last. Thank you. Thank you. I tried to tidy up for Uriel, but she just shooed me away. Then she had the nerve to ask for my help fetching things for her research. Can I tidy up for you? Your house is always such a mess. No, you just spill on yourself anyway. Well, I have to go sweep my house. It's been over an hour. Goodbye. I couldn't possibly leave my house. It gets so dirty so quickly. In fact, I have to go wipe down the walls again. It's been over an hour. She is obsessed with collecting plants and animals. I'd steer clear of her. Now, do you mind moving? I need to sweep there. No, no shoes. But how about a bath? You really should take a bath. You shouldn't run any errands from Uriel until you take a bath. Will you let me clean and organize your house? Excuse me. I see something I need to clean. Take care now. Always a pleasure, Inquisitor. Please, visit again sometime. Kill me. Please. Do you ever bathe? Today would be a good day to die. Things are always such a mess around here. Would you mind stepping to the side so I can sweep there? Excuse me. I need to sweep right where you're standing. Won't someone end me? Take my life, please. Don't run into the water to escape a Scalon. They'll follow you. I've heard that Gnarl gets stronger when hit by some spells. The Gnarl are strange creatures. Hit them with a fireball, and they get stronger, but they hate other elements even more. Don't bother using a frost spell on a shambles. Who do the Grummites worship? Some say Sheogorath, but I'm not sure. Try not to fight a Grummite in the water or in the rain. They seem to like that. The Ballywog are known to carry swamp fever. The Ballywog will return to the water to heal. Scalons carry diseases. Lots of them. If you see a shambles dying, stand back. They'll take you with them. Sometimes a sharp blade is the best way to kill a flesh atronach. If you have to fight a flesh atronach, a good shock spell is the way to go. The elytra have wondrous poisons that can drain the very life from you. Watch for the elytra's stingers. Their poison can be deadly. They don't like magic much, though. Only the demented can truly appreciate the hunger. Like most lesser Daedra, the hunger has a weakness to shock spells. I hear the heretics in the lands of Mania summon hungers to fight by their sides. If you want to get close to the heretics, try putting on their robes. You can stay at the Choosy Beggar and Bliss, but I wouldn't. Stay away from the obelisks. Strange things have appeared near them. The crystal obelisks that dot the isles have recently started behaving strangely. Knights of Order have come to destroy the realm. I understand that the hearts of order you find on the knights can be used to unlock special chests. I hear Cutter collects the Madness Ore to turn into armor. There's smiths in New Sheogorath that collect amber and Madness Ore. Stay away from Vytharn. It's said the dead walk there. Take care venturing into the ruined city of Vytharn. Pike, the Knight of the Thorn, lives in Hale. If you visit Hale, you may see Pike, a Knight of the Thorn. Everyone is tired of Brythar's antics. I understand the merchants of Crucible are having problems with Brythar. Someone should put Hircine Clutumnus out of his misery. In Crucible, a man named Hircine Clutumnus has been trying to convince people to kill him. Merely Ulven in Hygros thinks she can catalog every creature in the Isles. If you find something unique, it's worth checking with Una Armina. The workers in Felmore aren't too happy with Sindanwe. Felmore must be a terrible place to live. That amiable Fenrian is afraid of his own shadow. There's a man in Bliss who believes his own house will collapse around him. Sickly Bernice is always looking for a miracle cure. Sickly Bernice in Crucible believes she's dying. Tove, the Unrestful in Bliss, is collecting useless items to build something. Tove, the Unrestful in Bliss, is collecting items to build something. Ushnar is deathly afraid of cats. He makes sure to keep dogs around because of it. Zealots have dedicated themselves to the worship of Arden Sul. If you want to sneak up on one of those zealots, wear one of their robes. Fools them every time. Common Treasures is full of junk. That's all Tilsa Erelith collects. I'm not about to go to the Missing Pauldron. Even if they do sell armor, I'll stay in Crucible, thank you. Sickly Bernice's isn't a bad place. Just make sure to wash your hands. Don't waste your wonderful poisons on skinned hounds. They seem to like them. Best way to kill a skinned hound is with a fireball or a good weapon. Santerre may sell a lot of books, but that's not why the men visit her. I'd buy my weapons at Cutter's. She has a way with blades. You should stop by the Museum of Oddities. I understand Una is always looking for more items to display. Uriel's Mysteries sells a number of unique spells. Doesn't sell any mysteries, though. You can find some good deals at Things Found. Ajazda has an interesting collection. There's an orc in Crucible who's deathly afraid of cats. Ajazda thinks the world is ending tomorrow. She's been saving magic items just in case. There's a Khajiit in Crucible who believes the world is about to end. That fool Bighead is always looking for the fork of horripilation. The Argonian Bighead is always searching for the fork of horripilation. Every person in Split has been divided into their manic and demented halves. There are two of everything in Split. Even the residents. I understand that cold doesn't bother them much. They're dangerous. That's certain. I've heard that magic doesn't affect them much. I'd prefer to avoid them altogether. They've got a nasty bite as well. They seem to live fine on land and water. They're amazing creatures, but hard to kill. The best thing to do is to avoid the vile things. I've heard there are a number of diseases they carry. I've heard they feel at home in the water. I've also heard that they become weak to the type of spell that hits them. Maybe the best thing to do is fight them with a weapon. Their poisons are truly impressive. I prefer to avoid the magnificent creatures. Good to know. I try to steer clear of the big bugs. It is a truly astonishing creature, though I prefer to avoid them. I steer clear. They're fast creatures. I just know they're dangerous, and they travel in packs. They seem at home on land or in the water. They're bizarre people, I'm glad they stay out of the city. I've heard that. It's best to steer clear of them, though. Perhaps they are especially blessed by Lord Sheogorath. So I've heard. Still, best to avoid their camps entirely. It is a truly astonishing creature, though I prefer to avoid them. She can make armor and weapons. I've also heard she's found ways to make magical versions as well. They make armor and weapons. Magical ones, if you have the correct matrix. The dead walk? Interesting. Sounds like a place to avoid. The former residents are said to fight for control of the sunken keep. He's been living with Zoe Maline, looking for some amulet. I understand he lives with Zoe Maline. She's always looking for new items for the Museum of Oddities. Una Armina runs the museum. She's always looking for new pieces for her collection. She works them too hard. I'm sure they're looking to do something about it. I've heard Sindanwe works the other residents day and night. They're none too happy. I've heard. He's even afraid of Khajiit. He once hid dog food in a Khajiit's clothes just so his dog would go after her. I've heard she'll pay well for certain items she's been looking for. She's been paying well for certain magic items that might protect her. It's a myth, deluded fool. All the merchants are tired of his thievery. Ask any of them. I understand he has light fingers and deep pockets. I'm sure someone will be willing to help him out. He's an odd one. I'm sure someone will take care of him soon. Idiotic. She'll pay people to help her, though. I heard she's trying to catalog all the living things in the Shivering Isles. And she'll pay for help. He thinks his house will collapse on him. Can't even sleep because of it. That's amiable Fanrian. He can barely sleep because of it. If someone can cure her, I'm sure she'd pay well. I hear she will pay for a cure for her latest disease. I hear he'll buy calipers and tongs from people he trusts. If you've got calipers or tongs, he'll buy them from you. Well, assuming he likes you. Bisha is always following him around. Ushnar would do anything to stop it. I've heard Sheogorath has called it back to the Isles. Perhaps he will find it one day. It is by the order of the Mad God. The residents don't like it, though. It is how Sheogorath has made their world. They are very unhappy about it. I understand they're coming from the obelisks. These knights are strange creatures indeed. I'm not going near the things. I understand strange creatures have appeared around them. You won't see me there. A bunch of junk, that's what it is. I don't trust that Dumag, so I don't shop there. It's not a bad place when Bernice feels up to cooking and cleaning. I've heard rumors about her. She has a gift for blades, no doubt about it. I've never found anything myself, but Una's always looking for more. If it's spells you need, Uriel's is the place to go. You'd be surprised what you can find there. It was wonderful! Your show was amazing! Oh, I loved it. Best I've ever seen. You're one of the realm's greatest artists, if you ask me. Do you call that juggling? You should be ashamed of yourself. Shockingly awful, if you really want to know. Worst I've ever seen. Really? You want to talk to me? Is this some kind of a joke? If you want to help, just end my life. Kill me. Here. Now. Hello there. I'm here as Clytumnus, not that it should matter to you or anyone else for that matter. I'm worthless. I should die. Will you kill me? Didn't think so. I'm such a puddle of dog piddle that people can't even be bothered to end my miserable existence. Oh, well, goodbye. Hey, can you help me? Suicide is bad. I'll just end up on the hill, but perhaps you can kill me. Stick me in the heart with something sharp. Oh, the misery of being me. Someone end me! And be quick about it, please! What can I do to you? Thaden is dead. Lucky bastard. Thaden has died. I hope he didn't go quietly. The Fringe has been attacked! I'm more than willing to help find out who's responsible. Do you think those knights will come here? I hope they do. I'd be the first to fall before them. Sheogorath's army is restored. I should find them. They'd be sure to kill me. Quite a shame that there's a new gatekeeper. I'd been hoping to meet a few more friendly faces. A new gatekeeper, eh? I bet he'd be willing to kill me.
No precious army will bring back Lady Syl. Without her, who will let me do what I do best? I hear there's someone new in the Shivering Isles. I do so enjoy making new friends.
I heard about this new person in the Isles. There's one more person who'll come to hate my guts. I hope he kills me.
Théoden has his chalice. That'll anger Syl, I'm sure, which means more work for me.
I hear Théoden's happy again. Damn it! Why is everyone so happy all the time? It's not fair. I just want to die. Is that too much to ask?
My, but it has been busy here lately. I do so enjoy a good conspiracy.
Syl's torturing people? To death, I hope. It was me. I did it. Whatever it was, come take me away and kill me. I'm the culprit.
The gatekeeper's been killed, I hear. Now who knows what new faces I'll get a chance to mangle.
Someone killed the gatekeeper?
Do you know who? Maybe you'll kill me too. Do you think? I hope so. Someone put me out of my misery, please. I had rather enjoyed the resonator being broken. Greater opportunity for meeting someone new.
Now with the resonator of judgment working, there won't be any adventurers running around. Oh, who am I going to find to kill me now?
The great torch burns again. That'll boost spirits around here. Oh, a shame, really.
Great torch is on fire again. I wonder if someone might accidentally knock me into it. Do I look flammable to you? Oh, I hope I'm flammable.
Oh, I must say I was sorry to see Syl go. She always kept me busy, and when I'm busy, I'm ever so happy.
I've been bad, really bad. Perhaps the new leader of dementia can sentence me to death for my crimes. Where do I sign up for that?
Now that things are returning to normal, it's high time I prepare my chamber for some new visitors.
An invading army sweeps the land. There's a giant battle in the palace, and yet I'm still alive. How did I not die during all that? That's not fair.
With the whole realm in jeopardy, my days of work may be at an end. How truly sad.
Sheogorath is gone. Maybe I kidnapped him. That would merit a death sentence.
I'm not sure what to make of it. New people in the Isles usually means trouble. I'd steer clear of any newcomers. Adventurers are always causing trouble around here. I don't know why adventurers feel the need to disturb our home.
We can all sleep better with the armies at full strength.
He'll return. He must return. I knew our Lord would protect us. Sheogorath victorious! Madness reigns! Crucible will be safer with the armies intact. Our Lord's armies will destroy these knights. Our Lord cannot be gone. Gone? I can't imagine him leaving us now. We are safe. For now, I can't believe the gatekeeper is dead. How did someone manage to kill him?
Quite a feat to get past the gatekeeper.
I'm shocked the gatekeeper is dead.
With the gatekeeper dead, it's good to have the resonator working again. The Isles are safer now. That will take care of pesky adventurers.
I've heard the resonator is a dangerous thing.
The flame being relit is a good sign.
The torch once again cast its light on Crucible. Perhaps the torch is a sign of hope.
Perhaps Syl was right all along. I hope the new ruler of Crucible is a good one. I can't imagine this new gatekeeper can protect us either. Why would I care if someone is helping Théoden? Théoden finally did himself in. Good riddance.
Théoden dead, and Syl gone. This isn't good.
It's no surprise Théoden killed himself. I'm more shocked about Syl.
I'm amazed the gatekeeper was killed.
That should deter unwanted guests. A fool and his chalice. Wonderful.
Théoden is a drug-addled fool. We must all be on watch. Syl has spies everywhere. We are all at risk. Syl is always threatened. Amazing that someone finally got to Syl.
If the Fringe has been attacked,
Crucible could be next. Thank Sheogorath it was only a settlement, and not Crucible. I'm sure Sheogorath's armies can handle it. Maybe the new gatekeeper will keep the peace out there. Perhaps this gatekeeper will be made of sterner stuff. Goodbye. Perhaps my lord will grant me my wish. See you later. Take care. See you. Bye. You honor me with your presence. Blessings of the mad god. Your lips to his ears. Yes? My lord Sheogorath, please kill me. I'm afraid I cannot follow you beyond this point, Inquisitor. My duties require me to stay within Crucible. I shall be there, if you need me. Speak, madwoman. Speak, madman. Lord Sheogorath, I'll bet your palace is always neat and tidy. Perhaps my lord could help me die. Aye. Yes? Greetings. Hello. Excuse me, my lord. I need to clean right where you're standing. What? Goodbye. Yes? What is it? He can't leave. Bliss must be protected. Hail, Sheogorath! We're saved! Sheogorath has protected us once again! The saints and seducers will protect us. We are all safer now. Sheogorath will return. He must return. How can he leave? It must be a ploy of his. Jiggalag never stood a chance. Adventurers are always causing problems. Good thing the gatekeeper takes care of most of them. These adventurers are always causing trouble. Outsiders should stay out of our home. Strangers, probably causing trouble. I heard. Stupid outsiders. I can't believe it. What monster managed to kill the gatekeeper? Amazing. Shocking. He hasn't been killed in ages. The gatekeeper. Dead. I didn't think it possible. Incredible. I can't believe he's dead. I'm glad our Duke has regained his chalice. Praise Arden Sul, the chalice has been returned. What's good for Théoden is good for all of Bliss. Syl is a paranoid fool. It does feel safer with a gatekeeper guarding the realm. Bliss is safer with the army's return. I'm glad it's working again. I feel better with the torch burning. The torch shines brightly over Bliss. Syl being killed is no surprise, but Théoden leaving as well? Who cares about Crucible? Who will replace Théoden? If these armies are through the gates, the city could be next. The Golden Saints will protect us. The Resonator? Maybe it'll keep strangers out of Bliss. It might keep out unwanted visitors. Another conspiracy in Crucible. Not a surprise. Syl always thinks someone is out to get her. The great torch burning is a good sign for us all. Syl is dead, but Théoden is missing. These are dark times. A shame about Théoden. He lived life to its fullest. With Théoden dead and Syl gone, there's only one Duke left in the city. This is bad news for Bliss. The news is not better in Crucible, though. Good that it is only the Fringe that has been attacked. I hear he's a sight to see. Maybe he can help with these strange knights. A new ruler in Bliss? It doesn't concern me. I'm not saying I like the idea of these knights and all, but the Shivering Isles could really use a dose of order. Have you seen the new gatekeeper? I hear they built him with 4 arms and no head. Or was it 4 heads and no arms? The new Duke is really taking charge of things. Maybe there is hope for the realm. Duke Théoden's got his happy juice back, I hear. Good for him. He's always kept things very orderly. I like him. The paranoid Duchess is at it again, from what I hear. If you ask me, we could do for a little more law and order around here, too. I hear the newcomer made a real mess in Passwall. I sure hope he stays out of High Cross. With the gatekeeper gone, it's only a matter of time before we have every manner of riffraff swarming into the Isles. It's unbelievable. Order was defeated. All the old tales say that's impossible. We're doomed. The Grey March can't be stopped. We'll all be ordered, like the old tales tell. I'm glad that the Resonator is working again. Enough riffraff around this place already. The great torch has been relit. I wonder if that's a good sign or a bad sign. A new ruler in Crucible? It doesn't concern me. This is good news. Let's hope the saints and seducers can protect us. Sheogorath has abandoned the realm. We're doomed. He can't leave. He still has work to do. Thank Sheogorath we're safe. How can he leave now? That's impossible. Amazing. Sheogorath returned. Just in time. Our Lord has protected us once again. Strangers are bad news. Outsiders are always up to no good. I wish these adventurers would stay out. There are enough people in the Shivering Isles. Good. It's always the settlements that adventurers get to first. Good for Théoden. Doesn't help us any. I'm sure the Duke is very happy. I'm sure Théoden will celebrate appropriately. If Passwall is fallen, which of us will be next? Passwall is only the first, I'm sure. Where are the armies to protect us? He may help protect us. We can only hope. That should keep Passwall safer, but what about the rest of us? Let's hope he's better than the last one. I'm sure the armies will protect the city, but what about us? Who knows what will get in, now that the gatekeeper is dead? I can't believe someone got past him. That's incredible. I didn't think it possible. Crucible can be a dangerous place. Syl tends to jump at shadows. The torch only matters to those in New Sheoth. People of New Sheoth must feel some relief. Théoden and Syl gone. Strange times. New faces in the Isles? Well, that doesn't bode well. The gatekeeper dead. That concerns me. A dead gatekeeper means more adventurers in the Isles. I'm glad the resonator is working. Keeps threats contained. That's good news. There's always intrigue in Crucible. That's great for the city, but what about the settlements? A new ruler in Crucible, and an empty throne in Bliss. Amazing. Syl's finally dead. I'm not surprised. It seems there's a lot of turmoil in the Court of Madness. Seems things are amiss in New Sheoth. We all knew that's how Théoden would go. But Syl? This is terrible. Just terrible.
Be vigilant. Lenavo is a snake.
Suit yourself.
Any luck taking down Lenavo? Perhaps you'll be able to assist me. I'm after some skooma dealers. So what's the news from Greyland? Well met, adventurer. A moment of your time, if you please. You've done it! I can't even begin to thank you enough. By the divines, I salute you in the name of the Legion. Here is your well-earned reward. Don't turn your back on Lenavo for a second. He wouldn't think twice about burying his blade there. A small group of skooma dealers led by a Dunmer named Kailius Lenavo is holed up in the Greyland settlement just up the road. I've been trying to catch Lenavo for months, but every time I approach the place, his lookout sees me, and he goes running. I need someone to go in there and put a stop to those fetchers. I don't care what it takes. We must get that poison they're selling off the street. Bring me Lenavo's ring as proof he's been dealt with, and I'll give you the bounty on him. Exhausted Mine is not too far from the southeast. Be careful. Its many twists and turns hide the goblin hordes. Please, don't go. You may be my only hope. What news you bring me from Exhausted Mine? Please, I implore you, help me avenge my wife's death. Well met. I trust no great harm has befallen you. If you're here to rob me, I'm afraid I have nothing left. Then it's finally done. The goblins have paid with their blood, and my wife's brutal slaying is avenged. You risked life and limb for a cause that wasn't your own. For that, I'm grateful. Please, accept these gems as a token of my gratitude. They're all I have left of value. But you must have them, I insist. But this is amazing! I haven't tasked you to bring the amulet back to me, and yet you have. I don't know which of the divines sent you, but I appreciate what you've done. Those goblins in Exhausted Mine you got this from killed my poor wife while I was away from home. Now I have my vengeance. And now you have a reward. Please, take it. It's everything I have left of value. but it's the least I can do. Barely a week ago I left Harm's Folly to go buy supplies as I usually do once a month. What a fool I was to leave my wife alone. The goblins must have been watching me, as they knew right when to strike. I could hear Kaeline's screams from far away. Those wretched beasts killed her! Filthy animals! Had I only been there to stop them! I'll tell you how you can help. Kill those things. Every last one of them. They destroyed everything I hold dear. In their greed, the creatures grabbed a jade amulet off of Kaeline's body. Bring me back that amulet, so I may use it to remember her by. Damn bears! Going to run me out of Shard Rock at this rate. Ah, well. Perhaps you can return to help another time. I don't know where those bears came from, or why they picked my place to attack, but you must drive them away. I wish I could be more hospitable, but I'm a bit distracted. It seems I'm having a bear problem, and I just don't know what to do. Welcome to Shard Rock. Hello there. I feel much better now that you're here. I can't believe it. You actually did it. Well, I hope this will eventually drive them away. There may be a few stragglers, but I think this should do it. Now, how about that reward I promised? Let me see a fang. Good. This has to be from one of the beasts. Excellent. Soon you'll have them on the run. I've had attacks on my small flock of sheep lately. I was hoping that building a fence would solve the problem, but it hasn't helped at all. Then, one day when I was just about to step outside, I saw the culprits. A group of west-wheeled bears was dragging away a sheep carcass. There's no way I can fight those ferocious beasts off on my own. If you could thin the population a bit, they would probably leave the area. I'll tell you what. Kill 6 of the things. Bring me their fangs as proof, and I'll reward you well. Please. You're my only hope. Come back and visit me, any time. You will be included in my prayers forever. May the divines smile upon you. If you'll excuse me, I'm off to Leowin Castle to check in, and then the Imperial City for some rest and relaxation. Kaeline's grave is outside if you wish to pay your respects. It's nice to go back to tending sheep without having to look over my shoulder. Sorry, I must check in at Leowin Castle. Excuse me. Hail! You are always welcome at Harm's Folly. Sorry, I have little time to speak. I knew one day someone with unyielding virtue would heed my words and speed my release. You risked much to perform such a selfless act.
What? That really pisses me off. Oh no, what do we do? I'm so scared. Fabulous. That's great. Good for you. You are pissing me off. What next? You are indeed a bastard. I can't recall ever-loving moments like this moment with you. It's a pleasure to be here with you. What next, friend? Okay, I feel normal. I'm sorry. I didn't know. When? I didn't know that. How can this be?
I think someone is watching me. I see figures in the shadows all the time. I know it's all in my head. I'm spending too much time on my latest project. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
I've heard of him. What's it worth to you?
Oh, anything for you. He lives in the Temple District on the far east side. Oh, you are most generous. He lives in the Temple District on the far east side. He's an early riser, usually up by sunrise. I will sing of your charity. She runs the Fighting Chance Armory on the far east side of the Market District. She lives on the waterfront. She's a late sleeper, though, in bed from sunrise until noon. Oh, she hangs out in the bloated float after sunset. Yeah, I've heard of her. I'm going to need a few coins first, though. Always glad to do a favour for you. She lives on the waterfront. Wait till afternoon to find her. Yeah, she sleeps from sunrise till noon. Amantis electus. I thought you said Amantis lecus. Sorry, never heard of him. My memory is playing tricks on me. I can't seem to remember where she lives. And I can't help you. I've heard of her. What's it worth to you? No charge for you. She lives on the waterfront. Look to the northern end of the wall.
I guess he will have to learn the hard way.
Sounds like food on the table. Lex has a small office in the South Watch Tower, and most of the tower is open to the public. But not his quarters. No problem. He has an office on the first floor of the Imperial Palace. Try there.
All Thieves Guild members have sworn loyalty to him. If there is such a thing as a guildmaster, he's it. He's been around forever. It must be 300 years or more since he took charge. I'm not sure he's even human. You're looking for him? Well, I might be able to help you. For a donation.
Always glad to help. Lex has an office at the top of the South Watch Tower.
No sign of him. No, sir. Please don't hurt me. Nothing so far. Don't worry. We'll get him. Follow me. Yes, I can. You are under arrest for the theft of the bust of Lathasa Indaris, Countess of Cheydinhal. Come with me. Not now. First we have to see about Mravrina. What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an investigation? Unless you have word of the Grey Fox, my time is limited. Can you tell me where Armand Kristoff is hiding? Any sign of Armand Kristoff? Have you seen Armand Kristoff? No sign of Armand Kristoff, sir. This citizen is accusing you of stealing the bust of Lathasa from Cheydinhal. I even found the bust in your cabinet. What do you have to say?
Count Indaris recently commissioned a bust of Lathasa. They say the elves carved it. He put it near her tomb in the chapel undercroft. He also posted a guard so that her tomb wouldn't be disturbed. Used to be anyone could visit her, but now it's off limits to the public. There's a rumour going around that the undercroft may be haunted.
Then you are wasting my time.
Sure, yeah, I've heard about it. What's it worth to ya?
You know where the bust is hidden?
Count Indaris recently commissioned a bust of Lathasa. They say the elves carved it. He put it near her tomb in the chapel undercroft. He's also posted a guard so her tomb wouldn't be disturbed. Used to be anyone could visit her, but now it's off limits to the public.
There's a rumor going around that the Undercroft may be haunted. You are right. The bust is here, and Mravrina is guilty. Regrettably, I have no further use for you. If what I heard is true, you are the thief. If what you say is true, the Grey Fox knows you are my informant. Either way, it's over. You didn't really think I'd trust the likes of you for very long. Come to pay your respects, have you? You can find a tomb in the chapel undercroft. It's been 20 years or more since the Count married Lathasa. She was a beautiful elven bride. She remained young while he aged. Not too long ago, she was found slain. It's all hush-hush. Nobody knows exactly what happened.
Then bugger off.
There is nothing here. Stop wasting my time. Are you sure? That can't be right. She doesn't seem to be the type. Your credibility is suspect. You'll have to do better than that to persuade me. Keep looking, boys. Armand Kristoff has to be here somewhere. I don't believe you, but I'll have to check it out anyway. If you are right, there will be hell to pay. You will have to come along. He's in hiding. I hear Methridel is looking for you, though. He's been around for hundreds of years. I've heard tell that he is immortal. I don't know about that, but he sure ain't normal. He's kind of like a guildmaster for the Thieves Guild. All I know is that the Doyen and other senior guild members do his bidding like trained dogs. Thief in the castle! Thief!
I'll teach you to steal from the Countess of Leowen.
I have to get back to work now. You're not supposed to be down here. You look lost. Morning, she is at the town chapel. At the castle, she hosts the evening meal at 8. She retires sometime after 11. She travels to Coral on the Ides of every month. Don't even try to find her between the 15th and the 17th. I don't think I like that question. Are you planning something nefarious? Why don't you just go away? I don't think it would be appropriate for me to talk about private family matters with a stranger. Oh, the Countess is very happy to have her ring back. I don't think she's taken it off for days. If you want to hear the whole story, talk to Lidara. Amuse, you say? I thought you wanted to see Amude. He's off limits. Amuse, though, is just down the hall. Make it quick. You're a smart one, then. I was going to have to arrest you in a minute. Yeah, we got him here. Argonians aren't allowed visitors, though. Countess Alicia's orders. She's the thing about the lizard folk. We arrested that miscreant. That stupid lizard tried to blackmail the Countess. I wouldn't waste much time thinking about him anymore.
I'd look in the Lonely Suitor. She takes her meals there. If you try her house, don't pick the lock to get in. Oh, she won't like that. She left town. That's right. Yeah, she went to visit her brother in Bruma. You should go there and look for her.
Thief! I will get Romir's ice staff from you, dead or alive! I'll teach you to steal from the Arcane University! Move along. You look like one of the lowlifes that infest this place. The Imperial Watch has imposed a curfew. We have to remain in our homes until they catch the Grey Fox. If you're not going to tell me where to find the Grey Fox, I'm not interested. I'm rather busy. Carry on, soldier. No sign of the Grey Fox, sir. I'm looking for the Grey Fox. What can you tell me? I have an arrest warrant for the Grey Fox. Do you know where he is? The Grey Fox is hiding nearby. What do you know about him? We have to stay in our homes while the Watch searches for the Grey Fox.
Lex is bold watchmen from the Arcane University and the Temple District to scour the waterfront.
Last I heard, she was in the slums by the north end of the docks, overseeing the operation.
She's hiding in Denari Amnes's house in the Talos Plaza district. She's one of the few that escaped when Lex invaded the waterfront. Isn't he a wizard at the Arcane University? I think he lives somewhere in the Talos Plaza district. Oh, she's in the Lonely Suitor Lodge for her noon meal. That much I'm sure of. What's it worth to ya? Oh, she's hiding in Denari Amnes's house, over in the Talos Plaza district. She's one of the few that escaped when Lex invaded the waterfront.
So, the mages send a foul Daedra to deliver a simple note when an honest footman would have done. How typical. All right, men. We've been ordered back to our posts. I smell the dirty hand of the Grey Fox behind this.
Go find him yourself. Then that's my answer. Oh, that's not very motivational. Will no one help a poor beggar? Sure, I know. Yeah, I just need motivation.
That name sounds familiar. Something to do with the Arcane University. Most wizards live somewhere in the Imperial City.
Isn't he a wizard at the Arcane University? I think he lives somewhere in the Talos Plaza district. Well, she's in all the usual places. I'll need a donation to refresh your memory.
I'm offering a reward for information leading to the arrest of the Grey Fox. Until he is turned over to me, the waterfront is closed for business.
Sure, I know where to find Hieronymus, Lex. Yeah, I sure am hungry, though. Lex has pulled city guards from several districts to the waterfront. Oh, last I heard, he was pacing the slums there.
An escaped prisoner! I'll separate your head from your shoulders. Help! A prisoner has escaped! You should get back to work. What do you want, slop drudge? Shouldn't you be feeding the prisoners, slop drudge? Out of the way, slop drudge.
Yes, it would. Theranis was drinking in the Two Sisters Lodge. He was bragging about stealing something from the castle. Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters Lodge. Oh, he arrested Theranis and hauled him off to the dungeons.
Look in the Lonely Suitor Lodge. No. But it will earn you 2 years in Skingrad's dungeon. Now get lost before I decide to report you. I heard that Shumgro Yarag is looking to hire. He's the butler for the Count. Go speak to him. They sometimes need folks to work in the castle. Most are afraid to go up there, though. Try asking the butler, Shumgro Yarag. Escaping prisoners!
Into the Skingrad dungeon? Not likely. Oh, not unless you got yourself arrested. Oh, of course you're a thief. Just break in. My memory fails me. Information must be paid for in coin, not advice.
They ought to just give you guys a key. But no, I gotta keep locking and unlocking the door for the slop drudges. Follow me. Mina? Oh, you don't want to go asking about her. She, interviews prisoners. She isn't one to be crossed.
He is a skillful thief. Oh, I seem to remember something about him. Something recent. Oh, something important. Something is missing in my hand. Here's what I know. Theranis was drinking in the Two Sisters' Lodge. He was bragging about stealing something from the castle.
Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters' Lodge. He arrested Theranis and hauled him off to the dungeons. We have a situation. The Countess sent most of the servants home. You have to leave, sorry. But you ain't working here anymore either. He doesn't leave Castle Skingrad often. At 10, he heads over to the Westweald Inn. Then at noon, he goes to the Colovian Trader. You mean other than the castle? He's around town at midday. Try the Colovian Trader and the Westweald Inn. You have a short memory, cat burglar. Mine needs a little jogging, too. Intruder in the castle! Protect the Countess! I'll leave at once for Anvil. Do I know you? You're bothering me. You look familiar. Do I know you? Don't interrupt me. What do you want?
That will do. That will do. Look for a man known only as the Stranger. He lives here in Anvil, near the Magus Guild. He's out and about in the morning, so I would wait until afternoon or evening to go visit him. Oh, there are none in this city. Oh, you might want to try in Anvil. Does the Lonely Suitor Lodge sound familiar? Try there. To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though.
However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith. Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is in the private chambers, but she's not there much. You can find her in the audience chamber in the mornings. She dines with the Countess from evening's 8th bell until midnight. Do you have my fee? Why are you bothering me? It isn't done yet. Now get out of here and let me finish. Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then, and of course I will expect payment in full at that time. I might know of one. Can you spare a few coins?
Well, only because I like you. Look for a man known only as the Stranger. He lives here in Anvil, down the road from the Chapel of Tibella.
I've been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Grey Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he has finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil.
Can't say I know of any. I hope your feet are faster than your wits.
Then what are you doing here? Come back when you have the money. Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation.
Your poor memory is my good fortune. What's it worth to you?
Everyone wants to know about the Grey Fox. Grey Fox this, Grey Fox that. He's just a man, not a Daedric lord. I've heard it all. They say he's immortal because he's led the Thieves' Guild for over 300 years. No one ever sees his face, because he always wears that gray cowl. Oh, and speaking of the gray cowl, did you know he stole it from Nocturnal herself? You'd think he was Saint Nerevar, the way they talk about him. Ancestor! Guard my hands! Protect the ancestors! The moths are almost done spinning. Shadow Hydu, don't you have something to do? I see you got my message. He's inside, downstairs. Don't keep him waiting. I hear the monks were most hospitable. Moth's blessing upon you. The gray fox is waiting for you. Come, we must talk.
Feel the wrath of my ancestors!
Capital. The monastery is called the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. It is where retired blind moth priests go to wait out the rest of their days. I will mark the location on your map. Look for it in the far northeast of Cyrodiil, beyond Cheydinhal. I need you to acquire Sevilla's stone. It is a large crystal with special properties that I need to gain advantage. Remember, do not shed innocent blood. However, there is no blood price for slaying the stone's guardians, human or inhuman. When I receive word that Sevilla's stone is missing, I will be here, waiting for you.
I've heard of it. Are you willing to make a donation? Anything for a friend. The moth priests live in the Imperial Palace. I don't know exactly what they do. Something to do with the Elder Scrolls.
When they are too old or too blind to work, they are sent to the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. What I've heard is that they live in total darkness in a secret underground labyrinth. They are masters of fighting in the dark. If you intend to visit, make sure you bring lots of torches or a lantern or something. Curb your tongue, Shadowfoot. I am the Gray Fox. If you ever want to become a master thief in the guild, you had better learn respect.
Ah, fresh bread tonight. The moth priests live in the Imperial Palace. I don't know exactly what they do. Something to do with the Elder Scrolls.
When they are too old or too blind to work, they're sent to the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. What I've heard is that they live in total darkness, in a secret underground labyrinth. They are masters of fighting in the dark. If you intend to visit, make sure you bring lots of torches or a lantern or something.
Capital! Now I can see past the palace defenses.
Oh, it's a good thing the Emperor didn't know they had this stone. He would have had it destroyed or taken it from them and kept it under lock and key in the palace. When I have learned what I need to know, I will call for you again. Let us leave Helvius's house now. He has served me well and deserves his peace.
Capital! Now I can see past the palace defenses.
Oh, it's a good thing the Emperor didn't know they had this stone. He would have had it destroyed or taken from them and kept it under lock and key in the palace. Now, for the bad news. You committed murder to retrieve the stone. I am forced to remove you from the Thieves' Guild until you pay the blood price. You may pay me now, or Armand Kristoff later, should you choose to return to my good graces. You think this is Nocturnal's cow? Where did you hear about that? I have need of your special gifts. There is an item hidden away in a remote monastery. I need you to go get it for me. The monastery is extensive and well guarded, so you should make sure to be well prepared. Should you succeed, I will pay you well for your services. You should know better than to give heed to rumors. I see. I suppose there is no hiding it from you. No hiding. What a joke. My whole life is hiding. Everything in that document is true. My identity cannot be known. In fact, I just told you my true name twice, but I bet you don't remember it. My own family doesn't even know me. I would give much to be rid of the gray cowl and its curse. You and I have even met before, when I was not wearing the cowl. To your clouded memory, he and I are two different people.
Right. I'm told it's a place where old priests care for moths that spin silk.
I had hoped you would have it with you. Go get the stone and return at once. Preparation is the key to success. Come back to me when you are better prepared. My sources tell me that Sevilla's stone has gone missing. Do you have it with you? I don't answer questions about myself, particularly when they come from a Shadowfoot. Then it is time for you to leave. Capital. I hereby reinstate you into the Thieves' Guild. Shadowhide you. The Gray Fox is waiting for you. Aren't you supposed to be on the quest for the Gray Fox? I have need of your services once more. I have been waiting. Don't keep the Gray Fox waiting. Welcome. Let's talk. Capital. Bring me the arrow of extrication. It has a key-shaped head. Braville's court wizard, Fathis Aren, recently acquired this unique item. You may kill Fathis if necessary, but not in the castle. My spy network will tell me when you have it. Return here with the arrow when you do. Now, we should get out of Malintus's house before we wear out our welcome. Do you have the arrow of extrication? Whelp of a Shadowfoot! You had better learn respect if you want to advance in the Thieves' Guild.
Fair enough. Fathis is also the wizard in the tower southeast of town. He keeps his most treasured items there, not in the castle. Only Fathis can open the door to the tower, but there is supposed to be a secret passage somewhere in the castle that leads him to his tower. Everyone knows he's the court wizard, but I reckon you want to know more. Is it worth a few coins?
He's the court wizard. He has a room in the north wing. Gloomy fellow. I've heard he consorts with Daedra. I'd steer clear of him if I were you.
What are friends for? Fathis. He's also the wizard in the tower outside of town. He keeps his most treasured items there, not in the castle. Only Fathis can open the door to the tower. But there is supposed to be a secret passage somewhere in the castle that takes him to his tower.
I had hoped for the whole arrow, but that is not your fault. I will have to have it repaired. This arrowhead advances my plan. Never mind. Where was I? Oh, yes. You have embarrassed the Thieves' Guild, and me, with your crude murders to recover the arrowhead. Until you pay the blood price, your membership in the guild is forfeit. You can pay me now, or Armand later if you wish to rejoin. I'd hoped for the whole arrow, but that is not your fault. I will have to have it repaired. Here is your reward. I am also promoting you to Master Thief in the Thieves' Guild. Fathis Uls of the Imperial City will be your new fence. This arrowhead advances my plan to... never mind. I may have need of you again in the near future if my plans hold. My work with Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need something special for my plans. It is a small item in the possession of a powerful court wizard. Will you do this for me? I will pay you well. Well, go get it!
Oh, that's too bad.
Then make your preparations. I will expect you to return soon. Then this conversation is over. Capital. I knew you could not stand for a stain on your honor, or that of the guild. Fool! I am no effete noble. I am a vampire, a lord of blood. I'm still alive! Shadow hide you. I assume you found Spring-Heel Jack's tomb. Please, don't hurt me. Not now. I need to think. Please, don't harm me. What is it you want? What can I do for you? What do you want? I'll do anything you ask. Come. We have much to discuss. You don't belong here. You have work to do. Go on. Get out of here. Have a seat, please. Please, don't hurt me. Capital. The Earl of Imperial is the only descendant of his line that I've been able to locate. His name is Jacobin, and he lives somewhere in the Imperial City. There might be a clue in the Earl's house. The family crypts are under the house. They give me the creeps. I have the key. Take it. Just don't hurt me. I have no patience for impertinence. Maybe I should reconsider what I was about to offer you.
Oh, you are most gracious. The Earl of Imperial has a home in the Talos Plaza, facing the Center Plaza. Oh, he is an odd one. Keeps to himself mostly. Only goes out after dark. A real night owl.
The master is not at home. He's out in the city tonight, searching for his supper. If you value your life, intruder, leave before he returns. The master is unavailable until nightfall. It would not be wise to disturb him. If you value your life, you should leave before he gets back. He is somewhere in the house. Flee, thief, while you still have the chance. I am Gemellus Axius, his servant. Master Imperial has his home facing the central plaza of the Talos Plaza district. He is a very private man and does not leave his home often. He has a rare skin condition that forces him to sleep during the day. If you wish to contact him, wait until nightfall. Even then, I doubt he will receive you.
I know of him. Would you loan me a few coins? I can help. The Earl of Imble has a home in the Talos Plaza, on the inner wall. Oh, he's an odd one. Keeps to himself, mostly. Only goes out after dark. A real night owl.
Capital. This may be the last piece of the puzzle. I need to spend more time with Sevilla's stone first. I am truly indebted to you. If all goes well, I may call upon you for one last task. The danger will be great, but the reward will be greater. For now, here is your reward. Let us leave Gondredal's house and go our separate ways. We have overstayed our welcome. Capital. This is the last piece of the puzzle. I need to spend more time with Sevilla's stone first. If all goes well, I may call upon you for one last task. The danger will be great, but the reward will be greater. Unfortunately, there is a problem. I am deeply disappointed that a master thief had resort to murder. I hereby revoke your Thieves' Guild membership until the blood price is paid. Further use of Sevilla's stone has revealed that I need another special item to move forward with my plans. I need the boots of Springheel Jack. He is a famous thief that died some 300 years ago. Legend has it that he was buried with his boots on. Find out where Springheel Jack is buried and bring me back those boots. Will you do this for me? It pays well. I don't know this Springheel you're asking about. However, the entrance to the family crypt is in the cellar. Take what you want. Just spare me. Only the Earl has the key. I've been warned never to enter it, on pain of death. Take everything. Just spare me. Did I know him personally? Of course not. He lived 300 years ago. Ah, it seems you have stumbled over a bit of history that few in the Thieves' Guild ever discover. I am not the first Grey Fox. That master thief died sometime shortly after stealing the Grey Cowl and receiving Nocturnal's curse. However, another thief in the guild picked up the cowl and assumed his identity and the curse. No one in the guild knew it was a different person. Over the centuries, there have been dozens of Grey Foxes. To the rest of the world, he seems immortal and unchanging. I am hoping to be the last. Don't waste my time. I'm not in the mood for it.
I heard he moved to Bruma. I'd look for him there.
This task can wait, at least for a little while. Return when you are ready. Do you have the boots? Then we are done. Capital. I like the swiftness of your reply. Here is your reward for getting me those boots. Be ready. I may call for you again. An intruder! Help! Don't hurt me! Take everything. Just don't hurt me. Thief! Help! We're being robbed! Take your time. Good luck. You have the scroll. I can hardly believe it. The odds were clearly against you. Capital job. Capital! I have spent 7 years learning how to translate this scroll. Even so, I will need a while to decipher what I have sought so desperately. You should be on your way by now. The Grey Cowl is now yours. You are the new guildmaster of the Thieves' Guild. You will find that history has been altered tonight. Such is the power of Nocturnal's curse that lifting it can alter time itself. Are you ready for one last great heist? You need to take care of your problems with the guild before we can talk. Have you decided you don't have the scroll? Then we have nothing to talk about. Hey, you aren't Celia Cameron. There's an intruder in the library! Protect the scrolls! You're back. Have a seat, and tell me everything. Thank you for convincing her to meet with me. The prophecies are vague on this point. Cross-check it. Transfer that scroll to the archives. Remember to keep the blindfold on. Your eyes must only be used to read the scrolls. I've been waiting for you. Have a seat. Thank you for coming, Countess. Take your time. Are you still here? We should be on our way. Welcome to this holy library, Lady Cameron. Capital! I have worked for 11 years planning this heist. Sevilla's stone provided the last bit of information I needed. If Emmer Derloth had not stolen Nocturnal's cowl, the Thieves' Guild would never have fallen on such hard times. Because of the curse, He was unable to operate in the normal world of business and society. He could only act as the guild's figurehead. That has been undone. If you go to the Imperial City, you will find that the Thieves' Guild has a guild hall on the site of the ruins of Deriloth. This is the big one. This is the heist that will be written about and talked about for decades to come. We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. Are you ready for this challenge? You will have to travel the old way. Once used as an escape route for Imperial emperors, it has been forgotten for centuries. To unseal the entrance, you must sneak into the basement of the palace and activate the Glass of Time. Whatever that is. The Elder Scrolls are kept in the Imperial Palace behind a door that cannot be breached. Sevilla's stone has revealed a path around this door. In the Imperial sewers, here is the key for the gate to that section of the sewers. I picked the pocket of Okato himself to get it. The boots of Spring Heel Jack will allow you to leap to an unreachable place. They will also protect you from a long fall. The arrow of extrication is the only way to unlock the final door. Take them both. My scrying with Sevilla's stone has provided clues, but not the details. I know the tools you will need there, but not the obstacles themselves. Once you're inside the palace itself, you need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. I arranged for the notable Celia Cameron to want to read a particular Elder Scroll. Don't ask how. However, she will be unavoidably detained. You will take her place. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded and will not realize it isn't her unless you speak. As the Guildmaster, I am waiving blood price for anyone you killed during this heist. However, I can't stop the Watch from putting a price on your head. I've written it down for you in this book. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Hey, you don't belong here!
Celia Cameron, I present to you the Elder Scroll you requested. I understand. I don't want anyone taking on this job unless they feel up to it. Return to me when you are more confident. The curse has been broken. Of course, the thieves will only recognize you as their guildmaster when you wear the cowl. However, when you remove the cowl, everyone will know you as yourself. Fortunately, the cowl still has the power to hide your alter ego from them. They will not realize that you are the same person that just took off the cowl. To them, the gray fox just vanished into thin air. There is no buyer. This is for glory, not for money. Our names will become legend. I also have a personal need for this particular scroll. As for your compensation, I ask you to trust me. If my plan works, you will get a reward worth far more than mere money. Will you do it? You have the scroll. I can hardly believe it. The odds were clearly against you. A capital job. Capital! I have spent 7 years learning how to translate this scroll. Even so, I will need a while to decipher what I have sought so desperately. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you. From this moment forward, I renounce my life of crime forever. I am passing the grey cowl of the Thieves' Guild to its new guild master. By the power of the Elder Scrolls, I name Emmer Deriloth as the true thief of Nocturnal's cowl. I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been betrayed. I am also your missing husband, Corvus. 10 years ago I inherited this cowl from the former guildmaster of the Thieves' Guild. I became the new guildmaster, but I also received its curse. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you. I've stood right next to you, and you didn't even know it. I cried out to you, "Here I am! It's me, Corvus!" But you just looked at me, confused. I've spent the last 10 years searching for a way to break the curse. With the help of my friend here, I finally did it. I guessed you would say these terrible things to me. That is why I brought my friend along. From this moment forward, I renounce my life of crime forever. I am passing the grey cowl of the Thieves' Guild to its new guild master. I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been betrayed. I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been betrayed. I am also your missing husband, Corvus. 10 years ago I inherited this cowl from the former guild master of the Thieves' Guild. I became the new guild master, but I also received its curse. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you. I've stood right next to you, and you didn't even know it. I cried out to you, "Here I am! It's me, Corvus!" But you just looked at me, confused. I guessed you would say these terrible things to me. That is why I brought my friend along. From this moment forward, I renounce my life of crime forever. I'm passing the grey cowl of the Thieves' Guild to its new guild master. Ah, still thinking about your reward, eh? I have not forgotten you or your loyal service to the Thieves' Guild. You'll just have to trust me. Give this ring to Countess Umbranox in Anvil. Say nothing about me to her. I need to know how she reacts to it. It may provoke anger or tears. If she asks, just tell her a stranger wanted her to have it. Then report back to me on her reaction. Intruder! Protect the scrolls!
Bless you. Oh, Nita, Orin lives in the castle. Hard to believe, eh? Bless you. Fathis Ulz lives in the middle of the Elfin Gardens district. Oh, bless you. There's none in this town, but you could try Bruma. Oh, bless you. There's none in this town, but you could try Leowin. Bless you. There's none in this town, but you could try Bravil. Bless you. There's none in this town, but you could try Anvil. Bless you. There's none in this town, but you could try the Imperial city. I don't think there are any fences in this town.
I heard what you did. So did the Guild Doyens. You've been cast out of the Thieves' Guild. Go talk to Armand or Scriva. Pay the fine and you'll be reinstated. The new Grey Fox. The cowl suits you. Me? I am much happier without it.
Well, well, the Grey Fox, in person.
As I live and breathe. The Grey Fox. It's an honor. The infamous Grey Fox. You're the most famous thief in the world.
You must be the Grey Fox. Your reputation precedes you, as I'm sure you know.
You're the Grey Fox. Thank you for everything you've done to help us here in the waterfront. You're the Grey Fox. You're the Grey Fox. Please, don't hurt me. It's the Grey Fox. I can't believe it's really you. Shadow hide you. You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. The Grey Fox protects you. I don't have time to gossip about the guild right now. What do you want to know? The Doyen are the hands and eyes of the Guildmaster. You take your orders from them. You get your favors from them. The current Doyen are Armand Kristoff and Scriva. The Grey Fox and I are closer than brothers. We share a desire to remain unknown. We don't talk about him in public. The Thieves' Guild follows the Grey Fox. However, we make sure that most folks think he is just a myth. He's the captain of the guard in Anvil now. He used to be in the Imperial Watch, until Countess Umbranox had him reassigned. He made things very difficult for the Thieves' Guild for a while. I heard you were the one that made it all happen. Everyone in the Thieves' Guild is grateful. He is a captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves' Guild and the Grey Fox. I heard the Grey Fox personally humiliated Lex years ago when he tried to arrest Armand Kristoff for theft. Lex has never forgotten it. You're kidding. Everybody knows Nocturnal. She is the Daedra Lord of Shadows, the Mistress of Mystery. The Saint of Suspicion. Thieves Guild members revere and respect her power and influence. We give her blessing with the phrase, "May shadow hide you." Well, sometimes the guild gets a special commission, guaranteed pay to acquire certain items for special clients. You should check in with your doyen every once in a while to see if there are any commission jobs available. Armand Christoph and Scriva have special arrangements with the guards and judges throughout Cyrodiil. They can make all your outstanding warrants go away for only half the price of the fines. Sorry? Only one copy of the Black Horse Courier per customer. Break in at the Imperial Palace, a Black Horse Courier exclusive. Take a copy. Vampire Nest in the City, only in the Black Horse Courier. Take a copy. Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier, new Imperial Watch, Captain. Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Imperial Watch raids the waterfront. One copy of the Black Horse Courier coming up. Grey Fox steals taxes. Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox. Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Identity of the Grey Fox revealed. Get your Black Horse Courier here. Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier. Amantius Electus was killed during a burglary. They say the house was ransacked. Captain Lex blames the Grey Fox for stealing the tax collection. He wants a bounty put on the Grey Fox, but the Legion commander has refused. Did you hear what happened? Someone robbed the Wizard's Tower. Oh, Fathazaran got what he deserved, if you ask me. There are rumors that there is a new Grey Fox. Nobody knows what happened to the old one. Count Umbranox has returned. After 11 years, he just walked back into Anvil. The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief. I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple, all on the same night. Someone told me that Hieronymus Lex is gone, reassigned to Anvil. That can't be true. Lady Umbranox has hired a new captain of the guard. Did you hear that the Earl of Imble's house was robbed? Can you believe that a thief broke into the Imperial Palace itself? Oh, he's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous, too. I've heard that the beggars spy for him. Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. Oh, he's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears. He's just a thief. He's supposed to be the head of the Thieves Guild. Oh, what a joke. Can you imagine a bunch of thieves trying to form a guild? The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially on the waterfront. He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk. He's a most mysterious fellow. In many ways I admire him. Most of the time I just feel sorry for him. Don't pay attention to those rumors. There is no such thing as a thieves' guild. The Grey Fox is just a thief. The Watch hasn't caught yet. Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City? A neat bit of work we did to assign him to Anvil. One of my better forgeries. He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either. He got reassigned. To Anvil, I think. Without him around, all this hustle and bustle about the Grey Fox will go away. I never believed in the Grey Fox anyway. I think the Imperium just made him up as an excuse to raise our taxes. He's our new captain. I've never met a finer man. I am the stranger. That is all you need to know, that, and I am no one to be trifled with. Sindarian in Skingrad is the elf you should speak with. He's a very talented alchemist. You're beyond what I can teach. You might think about consulting Sindarian. He knows more about alchemy than I do. Head to Skingrad and visit the Westweald Inn. I believe he's currently employed there, in the wine cellar, in fact. Oh, I don't think so. As much as I enjoy helping those less fortunate than I just can't bring myself to do it. Training. From me. I'm sorry, friend, but I have no idea who you are. Never heard of you. I'm afraid I don't offer training to just anyone. If you were famous, perhaps, or infamous, I suppose, that might count for something, but alas, you're not. I've heard you mentioned in hushed tones. Quite the evildoer, are you? Well, What's infamy but another type of fame, after all? If you need to improve your skill with a blade, I'll happily teach you what I know. Imagine how many people will talk if we're seen together. Until I hear your name spoken by others, don't expect any training from me. When you're known as a hero or a villain, I might change my mind. I've heard your name bandied about in conversation. You sound like someone I can relate to. It's a deal. I'll teach you what I know. You want more training? Then you'll have to find Andragil. I learned most of what I know from him. I think he's living in Breville these days. You should look for him there. Look for Andragil. You can find him living in Breville. Look for Irene Metric in the Imperial City. She can do some amazing things with a weapon in her hand. The things she did. Well, I heard she atoned for her crimes. She might be willing to train you, I suppose. You want to do as much damage as possible with an axe or a hammer? Find Irene Metric and talk to her. The things she did. Oh, well, I heard she atoned for her crimes. She might be willing to train you, I suppose. Find Olin Saren. Look for him at a Daedric shrine. That's where he probably is. If you want to train further, you'll have to seek out someone else. There's nothing I can teach you. I've heard of a Daedra worshipper named Olin Saren. Very powerful and might be helpful, if you can find him. I heard he had to flee Morrowind, and is now hiding out in the forests of Cyrodiil. If there are other cultists out there, he's probably with them. I've heard that there's a powerful conjurer off in the woods someplace, worshipping Molag Bal. Olin Saren, I think his name was. I personally wouldn't go looking for him myself, but you might keep it in mind if you ever run across him. If you want to learn more about training destruction magic, you'll have to find Bralza and Darin. Good luck finding her, though. The latest I heard was that she had wandered off into the wilderness, looking for a shrine to Kennerith. The only way you can learn more about destruction magic now is to find Bralza and Darin. She can train you better than anyone. Good luck finding her, though. The latest I heard was that she had wandered off into the wilderness, looking for a shrine to Kennerith. You're very skilled with destruction magic. I just don't feel comfortable talking about this with you. So, how about it? Are you ready to fight now? Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, you've definitely got some potential. I'll teach you what I know. That was disappointing at best. I was hoping for more from you. Hey! What did I tell you about weapons? That's it. We're done. If you want training from me, you're going to have to earn it. You know, throw a good punch. Can you? I'd like to find out if I'm going to spend time working with you. So you up for a sparring match? I'll make it easy on you. I won't throw a single punch. I just want to see what you've got anyway. So is it a deal? The offer still stands. You show me how well you can punch, and I'll think about training you. What do you say? If you're afraid to have even a friendly little sparring match, why would I waste time training you? Okay, if I see you reach for a weapon, I'm calling it off. And if you can actually hurt me, I'll tell you to stop. If this goes on for too long, and I get bored, I'll stop you. Now, show me what you've got. Training, eh? The real question is, can you fight? You'll have to find Pranal if you want to learn more. That's all there is to it. Long ago, I learned much of what I know from a man named Pranal. An excellent teacher he was. You should consider learning from him. I met him in Hammerfell, but I understand he moved to Cyrodiil a few years back. The Roxy Inn, I think. You should look there for him. You're very good with a bow. It's a shame I can't help you any more. If we were better friends, I might be able to give you one last piece of advice. I've told you all I can. Seek out Alwyn if you wish to train further with your bow. Last time I saw Alwyn, she was out in the forest, east of Anvil and south of Kvatch. If you look carefully, you might find her there. There's only one last thing I can say about marksman training. If you want to be the best, you have to learn from the best. And the best I've ever seen is an archer named Alwyn. Not sure where she is now. Last I heard, she had a camp east of Anvil, out in the forest. You know as much as I do about the art of being a marksman. There is only one person I know of that is more skilled. I'm not sure I trust you enough to reveal any more to you. I can teach you no more, but I myself learned a few tricks from a wood elf hunter. I'm sure she could teach you a few things as well. Last time I saw Alwyn, she was out in the forest, east of Anvil and south of Kvatch. If you look carefully, you might find her there. Get back, you filthy beast! I'll have nothing to do with the likes of you! No! No! Stay away from me! You won't get any of my blood! Get away from me!
You're not looking yourself lately.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill. A vampire! Away, everyone! Run! Die, unholy monster! You should really get to a healer. You're looking rather pale. Are you not feeling well? Is everything all right? You look a bit ill. Vampire! Unclean beast! Die! A vampire! Away! Everyone, run! Have you been well recently? Your skin looks a bit off.